Hello guys, Lynn here with a video for you all, and today we are going to go over how I will be using my Hobonichi Techo A6, my Kinbor Techo A6, and my Midori Hibino, they're all A6, for 2024. I wanted to wait to make this video after I knew exactly what I was going to use each and every one of these books for. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, firstly, this one is the Kinbor Techo. Okay. So if you've seen my previous video, I did a video on the Kinbor. I did a video on the Hobo. I even compared and contrasted the two. And the Kinbor is going to be my daily prompt journal. So that is where these guys come in. So basically, this takes away from me having to figure out basically what I'm going to write about. So I can choose between these guys. So these are basically just little cards that you can go through. It's supposed to be for friends, but like here, what is your favorite ice cream topping? Something simple. So then that could be your daily prompt for the day. And then there's something on both sides or whatnot. We also have the Archer and Olive journal prompt cards. So I'm going to be picking between these. There's no particular rhyme or reason as of to how. I'm going to just pick something and go from there. So an example of the Archer and Olive would be, all right, Lynn, these are thick. Like here, what are some habits you could do each morning to start the day off on the right foot? So that could be a journal prompt for the day. Okay, so every day, each day, I'm going to be using something from one of these one of these packs to write about. So with these, now these you have a morning and a nighttime thing. So it has a journal prompt for the morning and a journal prompt at night. So the way that I'm going to do this is, if I'm writing during the day, I'll choose the day one. If I'm writing at night, I'll choose the night one. So then this says, it says, the truth will set you free. Today, uncomplicate your life and reduce stress. Be completely honest and truthful, especially to yourself. So you can write in reference to this. And then at night, if anyone thinks that the one's insight exceeds the other, he or she has no eyes. Mindfully listen. How often do you craft a response before the other person completes their thought? So that'll be something I can write about depending on if it's the daytime or the nighttime that I am journaling. Okay. Finally, we have money and the law of attraction cards. So with these, this says my life story and the law of attraction. And then it gives a little quip here. So like this says, each and every component that makes up your life experience is drawn to you by the powerful law of attraction response and thoughts you think and the story you tell your life. Your money and financial assets, your body, state of wellness, clarity, flexibility, size, and shape, your work environment, how you are treated, work satisfaction and rewards. Indeed, the very happiness of your life experience in general is all happening because of the story that you tell. Then you can basically expand upon this. So there's a way to make any of these prompts something to write about daily. And then so the thing here, as you see with this, you get 1 page a day. That is good, because then, you could just focus on one thing from these prompts and just go from there, as opposed to having to fill up 2 pages. All right. So there's the Kinbor. That is how I'm gonna use that. That is my journal prompt. My prompt a day journal. So next we have the Hobonichi Techo A6. This particular one is going to be my creative writing journal. So basically what I'll do, again, a page a day, is just write. Just write, but I'm going to do it every single day. And it can be something simple. It could be either way, it's going to be, again, it's not going to be something based on truth. It could be a spin-off of something based in truth, but it's going to be a creative writing journal. So it'll be anything, anything. So I'll just do that every day. I will write something every single day and see what comes of this. So that's what that's going to be. And finally, the Hobonichi. I'm sorry, y'all. The Midori Hibino. This is actually, this is the store that I purchased this from. I am actually going to use this as is. Go figure, right? So I'm going to use this as a daily journal. Now, I made this pencil board out of this is like cardstock from like an old something that I got from Aaron Condren, like the backing sheet of that. So I'm just using this for that. With this, of course, you get 2 pages a day. So let me explain to you how that's gonna work. So I will actually use this as my daily journal as it is intended. So on this side, you see it starts at 4 a.m., goes to 4 a.m. This is military time. So as you see, from 12 it goes 13, 14, 15. Then you have the little half an hour increments in between. So I can list here, the work day or whatever the case may be, doctor's appointments, any kind of appointments or Zoom meetings or anything I may have within that time frame. Those of you who have seen my previous videos or who have been here for a while know I do not like time blocked journals. I'm going to actually try this as a time block journal. So as you see, there's a little invisible line in a sense that goes down through here. Little invisible line. As you see, it's a tiny bit bolder than the rest of the lines. That's what separates this section from this section. So this section will be for whatever's going on that day, work, meetings, whatever the case may be. This section would expand upon this. So like, for instance, if I left work early, like I had a migraine or something, or a doctor's appointment, or maybe what happened in the Zoom call, things of that nature. So this is the actual, schedule. This is expanded upon the schedule. This is going to be just writing from what happened that day. So for instance, if I have a interesting conversation with a coworker, I'm not going to expand upon the conversation, but maybe write down some interesting take backs from the conversation. Or if I had, interesting dealings with the public, then I would write that down. Not any personal details or anything like that, but still, just if I've made if I anything positive, basically anything positive that's happened throughout the day would go here. Anything I've learned that day would go here. Things of that nature that would go here. We will still track the weather, of course. We'll do the weather. Here we have 3 lines. Now these 3 lines, I don't know exactly what I'll use these for as of yet. It may be some simple trackers. It may be water, walking, something like that. And I can track that within the day. So you can do like 3 little trackers up here and the time and all of that. That would be a good thing for that. But yes, and then you can do like the weather. Maybe this line could be for the weather. of what the weather is, or maybe you could write it above here if it's raining or sunny or whatever, the high and the low for that day. I don't know. But yes, so this, I'm going to actually use it as intended, and we're going to see how this goes. Again, I'm not used to actual time blocks, but we'll try it out and see how that works. But yes, this is how I'm going to use these 3 journals. I'm confident in that, and I'm super excited for it. And yeah, it's going to get me into writing more and such. So we're going to see how this goes, and I will keep you guys posted. Thank you all for watching. And until next time, guys, take care, be safe, love one another, and we'll see you on the next video.